Hello people, have I got a build for you? So do you enjoy punching things? Do you enjoy suppressing things? Do you enjoy taking a beating whilst getting your ability energy back? If this is a yes to all of these questions, then stick around whilst I explain the build to you. So on to our abilities. So the one I went with here is shield throw, so it allows you to throw a shield at the targets, similar to like the Captain America shield. If it hits a target, it gives you an overshield. Then my grenade of choice is suppressor grenade, so what this does is when you chuck a grenade at a target, it will suppress them and essentially stop them from using their abilities. And if something dies from it, you'll also get volatile rounds, which will make your void weapons blow things up. So on to our first aspect. So the first one's Bastion. So what this does is whenever you cast a barricade or a Warn of Dawn, it'll essentially give you and your allies an overshield. And when paired with the next aspect, it essentially allows for you to give yourself a form of overshield regeneration. And then the next one is whenever you're in a Wall of Dawn, your grenades will regen faster. But what we want from this one is whenever you punch something with an overshield on, it'll essentially just keep carrying on and refreshing the buff. Also, because you've also got a void ability going on with the shield, whenever you punch something, Melee Wellmaker will also proc the wells. So essentially what you need to do is drop down a shield or a barricade, and what that will do is it will give you an overshield, and then the other aspect will go around and give you a buff every time you punch something. So the first fragment is Echo of Instability. So what this means is whenever you kill something with a grenade, you'll get volatile rounds. And what that does is whenever you kill something with a void weapon, it will cause them to blow up. And as we've got a void weapon, this is very useful. So the next one is Echo of Starvation. So any orbs of power that we pick up will grant Devour. And what Devour does is it will heal us and also give us ability energy back, as long as we sustain the buff and also kill things. Then what this does is whenever we essentially have a void overshield and we go around punching things, it will essentially cause them to blow up, which is great. And also any sort of ability Farna kill will also cause them to blow up. So onto the exotic of choice. So the Helm piece is the Mask of the Quiet One. So essentially what this does is whenever you take a beating, it will give you back ability energy, and whenever you're critically wounded, it will give you back your life when you make a kill. And onto the weapon is Ruinous Effigy. So what this is a trace rifle that whenever you kill something with the beam, it will basically drop an orb on the floor, and you can pick that orb up, and then it has free functionality, so you can hold down the block key and it will create like a sphere around them that will suppress the targets, or you can go around light attacking things that will also suppress them and punch them. And then the trick is to look at the number, and when it gets close to 1, you can then slam it on the floor and cause like an explosion. So FYI, if you don't want to use the Ruinous Effigy, the SNG that you can get from Duality comes with a really good roll called Repulsor's Bracer. So what this does is whenever you kill something that's been debuffed, which you will be doing a lot with your grenades, it will give you an overshield, which pairs up really nicely with this build too. So onto the mods. On the helmet we've got Wall of Tenacity, a Void and Harmonic Siphon. So what this means is whenever we kill something with our Void weapon, it'll be dropping Orbs of Power. Those Orbs of Power will also give us Devour. And then Wall of Tenacity, what that does is it gives us a ×3 resist for every time we pick up a Void Well. Then on the arms we've got 2 seasonal champion mods and Bountiful Wells, so those wells become double. Then on the chest we've got 2 resist mods and then a Melee Wellmaker, so every time we punch something we'll get a well from it. And then on the legs we've got 2 times restoration orbs, so those orbs of power will give us energy back to our least charged ability. And then we've got time dilation, so the void wells that we pick up that gives us Well of Tenacity, which is a ×3 resist buff, will last longer. And then on the class sign we've got 2 times bomber, so whenever we use our void barricade it would give us grenade back. And then elemental armaments, so whenever we've got the ball or whenever we're killing things, so it has a chance of spawning a void well. So essentially the gameplay loop is really simple. You go up to an enemy, essentially just shoot him with the Ruinous Effigy. That Ruinous Effigy will then turn him into a orb, and then with that orb run around, punch things with it, blind things with it, and then slam dunk things with it. Then if you find yourself without a ball, just slam your tower barricade down, which will give you an overshield, and then with that overshield you can go around punching things, which will then basically cause them to explode. And then whenever you're punching things or killing things, you pick up the Orbs of Power, which gives Devour. Paired that with the mask, you'll just be constantly get an ability to regen back. And then if you get into a tight pinch where you're into the red bar of your life, you can then kill some, which will then give yourself maximum health. As I say, it's quite a unique gameplay loop. I've not really come across many using the Ruinous Effigy or the Quiet One, so I hope this is a bit different than what you generically see on YouTube. So yeah, if you've liked what you see, please like and subscribe, as it helps grow the channel, and I appreciate everyone that's watched to this point. And yeah, I'd like to say thank you and peace out.